Did you know that only 0.5% of the Earth's water is fresh and accessible for human use? The rest is either salty or trapped in glaciers. Water scarcity is becoming one of the most pressing global issues with rising populations, climate change, and pollution. The demand for clean water is outpacing supply in many regions. In this video, we'll explore the importance and harsh reality of water scarcity, its growing impact on our lives, and what we can do to prevent a global water crisis. To emphasize the importance of value of the water we drink, let me make you understand how scarce drinking water actually is, contrary to what you might think. While Earth is considered a blue planet blessed with large amounts of water, 97.5% is salt water and only 2.5% is fresh water. And among 70% of the fresh water is frozen, leaving us 30% of the groundwater, meaning less than 0.5% of water is the accessible surface water that we can drink from. That means for every 100 liters of water on Earth, only half a teaspoon is usable by humans. While some developed countries' citizens might not face this problem, today over 2.2 billion people lack access to safely managed drinking water. And by 2030, global demand could outstrip supply by 40%. To make matters worse, water does not necessarily increase in quantity, but rather, in some scenarios, it depletes completely. Let's take a look at this infamous river of Euphrates. First, take a look at the water during 2021 June 5th and compare it to the recent photo of it in 2025 May 30th. The drought is very visible. Let's take a look at another example with this lake. Notice how it is dried up. This is the Laguna de Aculio. It is a 2-hour drive from Santiago, Chile, and was a long-time popular summer vacation spot for boating, swimming, and water skiing. However, a combination of nearby population growth, purchasing water rights for agriculture, and drought caused the shallow lake to go dry in 2018. Most of this happened in the span of one short year. And now, in 2023, May 18th, we can only see a dry lake bed that was once full of life, which shows how serious and real this problem is. But even after hearing this, one may ask, why can this be such a big deal? Losing a bit of fresh water can never affect our lives, but this statement cannot be more wrong. Rather, dangers of water scarcity will affect our lives directly. Water scarcity doesn't just mean thirst, it threatens our food, health, and economies. Did you know that agriculture uses 70% of global fresh water? Therefore, droughts reduce crop yields, raise food prices, and increase hunger. And you can see the changes to the fields in these images when drought is overcome. And in terms of health, every 2 minutes a child dies from a water-related disease. What about in terms of economy? Well, the global water crisis threatens $58 trillion in economic value. Unfortunately, we are part of the problem, not necessarily any multi-million organizations or governments. We are the ones committing overconsumption, pollution, and poor infrastructure and waste billions of liters of water daily. But we are also the solution. In the US alone, household leaks waste nearly 1 trillion gallons of water annually. Imagine if everyone united together to reduce such wastes. An incredible amount of benefits will be seen. And in some areas, communities use rooftop systems to collect water for daily use. In Pakistan, solar-powered filtration plants now provide clean water to thousands. From desalination to community-led water management, real solutions are already working from around the world. We've seen the numbers, we've heard the stories. Water scarcity is real and it's growing. So brothers and sisters, take action. Start small, turn off the tap, reuse water, support clean initiatives. Every drop counts. We are not so powerless. Whether it's turning off the tap, supporting clean water projects, or raising awareness, you can make a difference. Let's protect our most precious resource for our health, for our future, for every life that depends on it. Thanks for watching. Stay informed, stay inspired, and remember, water is life.